Hi, everybody. I'm James, and welcome back to Story Times with James. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. This one is called The Marathon Man. Yeah, back in the day, like in 2011, I ran like two marathons, full marathons, and it was a grueling run. It was 26.2 miles, and it was terrible for me, because I was having a little problems with my hamstring muscle. I had pulled a couple of months before, which which had me. I had to just train for 1 month, for this marathon, you know. So versus other people, they train for close to a year, but I had to train a month for it, and it was hard trying to train for it because I had to go to work. Then after I get off, I had to go run, and then go home, take a shower, go to bed, get up, run. Then just keep doing that. Well, anyway, the start of the marathon, it was in December too, December the 5th. So I was pumped. You know, I had got myself all pumped up and stuff like that, thinking it's gonna be a breeze and stuff. So I was jumping up and down at the starting line, jumping, getting myself pumped up and stuff. And I had a little jogging suit jacket on, and it was real cold that day too. But they let it go, let it go on, So then the starter gun said, psh, and we started running. And I did good the first five 5 miles, after 5 miles, I started slowing down. I started slowing down considerably, but I kept going. Then we got to 10 miles. Now that's what I'm accustomed to running mostly, fives and tens. 5 miles, 10 miles, or 3 miles, But after I got to 10, I started feeling comfortable a little bit, but my legs felt like springs were going up through them. So I kept going, kept going. And then I was figuring, I was thinking like, what am I doing this for? What am I doing this for? People people don't normally run this far. People don't normally run that far. And man, it was terrible, man. My legs were they were burning. And my feet, I couldn't feel them no more. I couldn't feel my feet. Watch my feet, 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 watch my Yeah. So I kept going, kept going. So then I started trying to block that out of my mind, because I started thinking about stopping. Like when I got to like 18 miles, 18 miles out, I was thinking about stopping really, because I had slowed down like to a jogging pace, like I was jogging, like. And people were passing me and everything, and I started saying, man, it's fruitless, man. I said I'm gonna place way down in the bottom of the runners. So I said, then I started thinking. I said, look, it's not about winning the race; it's about finishing. Right. So I said, man, I'm gonna go ahead and finish. I don't care how slow I make it. I'm gonna finish this. So some people they made it within 2 hours. 2 hours. Some made it in 3. You know, I made it in the 4 mark. Yes, and I was thinking like, hey man, I think I was 40 something years old then. So I said, man, James, just go on and hang it up. Okay, go on and hang it up. But I just kept moving, kept going, kept going, kept going, kept going. So then I got to the 21-mile mark, and I really slowed down. But then when I slowed down considerably, really slowed down, like almost to a walking pace, almost to a walking pace. But then suddenly I start feeling it go on a decline, going down, and then I start running, and I said, "Oh my goodness!" And if it wouldn't have done that, I would have stopped. I would have stopped. But if it wouldn't have went on decline, I would have stopped, man, because I couldn't go no further. But I kept running, kept running, kept running. Then 20, 23 miles, it's still on the decline. So it was good, but I still couldn't feel my feet. My legs were like springs, like slinkies. It's slinky, it's slinky. It's fun for girl and a boy. It's fun for girl and a boy. It's fun for girl and a boy. Yeah. Yes, man. My legs was like slinkies and stuff like that, but I made it through to 25-mile marker. That's when I tried to pour it on. I was gonna pour on the speed. Couldn't muster it up. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I just couldn't. That was 26 miles. I couldn't muster up the strength. But fortunately, I went over the finish line. Yep, at four something, 4.5 hours, of running. It was terrible, and I said to myself, I never do it again. But I have ran a lot of 5Ks and 10 miles and stuff like that. But I never done another marathon again like that. That was a whole marathon. So, and the proceeds from the run went to kids and stuff like that. So it was good. It was for a worthy cause. But I'll never do it again. The next time it was another marathon, I started thinking about what I went through and how bad the pain was. After that run, when I started trying to lay on the ground, and everybody was trying to keep me up, keep me up. Stand up, don't do that, don't do that, don't lay down, don't lay down. Because if I know if you laid down, you probably wouldn't get up. So I didn't lay down. But when I got home, the thing is, when I was driving home, my legs were cramping up in the car and everything. When I got home, I took a shower and laid down. Boy, I slept the whole day. I'm glad I was off that day. And I had to take off the next day. Because when I got up, I tried to walk. It was like somebody had punched me in my legs. Punch my legs. But that was terrible. Never to do it again. But to my defense, I bet you half of y'all that's watching this video haven't tried to run a marathon. Haven't even tried it. So that made me feel good right there. But mm, mm, mm. Yeah, the running man. Yep, 26 miles. Well, it was good while it lasted, but I don't think I'll ever do it again, Maybe my son will run it, or somebody else in my family would want to run, and I would be there cheering them on. I'd be there cheering them on, but never would I run it again. Like if I'm not hunting for food or something, if I'm not like an African, do 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 out there in the wilderness trying to hunt for food and stuff like that. No, no, yeah, but it was some Africans running too. So and they are great runners, but you running on concrete and you not running on grass and stuff like that, like soft ground or sand or nothing like that. You running on concrete, so your ankles and everything. I had shin splints. My shins was splintered, and it was bad, man. So it took me like close to 3 days to recover from it. So it's not worth it. You miss too many days of work. Now it'd be cool if you didn't work and you was running just for just because you can do it and stuff like that. But I don't know. All right, you guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. And hit that bell notification. Hit that bell notification so that you know every time I drop another video. And share, share, share. Share my videos with your family. Share it with your friends. Share it with your loved ones. And even share it with your enemies. Yes. Adios. Salamat.
Salamat! Run, Forrest, run!